Hello, this is Kevin Kaler, Texas Metalhead YouTube channel. I'm just going to try something new. This is the 2016 Stratomatic Baseball board game, and it has all 30 2016 Major League teams. So I'm just going to make a recording and just add it to my page, something of interest to me. I like baseball. Well, I can't even say that. I adore baseball. I love it. Um, I'm passionate about baseball. It's one of my favorite sports. So, yeah, I really like it. So, I'm just going to see how long this thing will record. But enjoy. And I'm not going to record it, but I'm going to record the sounds in my voice. So, because this is on my cell phone. But have a good weekend, and thank you for watching. Here we go. This first game, well, I've been playing this now for about 2 weeks, or close to it, and it's really fun. I'm playing the American League because I'm playing basic level. It's basic instructions, but it's quite fun. And right now I'm just doing a mini season. I'm the Houston Astros, but I'm playing both teams. It's kind of like a solo thing, and it's pretty exciting. I find that even in the basic rule set, the game is pretty realistic. It's a lot like baseball. It's based on, but it's random too because you use die or dice. But it's cool because no result is the same. It's always something different because you have different players, you have different results, and there's the advanced rule set and the super advanced rule set, which I'd like to eventually move on to. But this game is going to be special because it's kind of the Lone Star tournament or conference, and it's going to pit the Houston Astros versus the Texas Rangers. And the Rangers are at home, so this is in their stadium, Globe Life Park, I think, or I forget what it's called. It used to be called Old American Ballpark or something, but just so you know, starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers is going to be Cole Hamels, and the starting pitcher for the Houston Astros will be Dallas Keuchel. And just enjoy. And I'll narrate somewhat, but I just wanted you to get the experience. Sorry I can't really record it too well. It's on my phone. But, have fun and enjoy your weekend. Thank you for tuning in. That's it. Probably going to hear like sounds, but like because I sit on my bed. But here we go. Alright, I'm going to shuffle some cards, but I got everybody in place now, it looks like. I actually made a substitution. I'm putting, for the Texas Rangers, Delino DeShields. He's going to be playing left field. Normally, his main position, I guess, in baseball, in the field, center field, but he's going to be playing left field for the Texas Rangers. All right. Sorry, I'm taking a second to get set up, I guess you'd say. So, but what a fun game. It's really interesting. It's a lot of fun. You can play it by yourself. It's a bit complicated if you play by yourself, though, because you're managing 2 teams. And I'm playing basic instructions. So basic instructions is there's no stealing, no ballpark effects. It does factor in errors. It does factor in things like, you know, unusual, some errors. You don't bunt in basic. And other things. So, you know, you don't, I'm not using like advanced defensive tactics such as guard lines or infield in or outfield play back, nothing like that, you know, but you can do a squeeze bunt, you can do a sacrifice bunt. It's pretty cool. But I'm just playing AL because I haven't even scratched the surface with the National League yet. Because, I'll tell you why. Because with the National League, you have a pitcher who has his own, like, hitting card or something. I'm not even sure how to do that. My favorite National League team is clearly the San Francisco Giants. And I don't really have an AL team, but I do like the Astros a lot. I respect them big time, and I've kind of liked them in the past. But, I mean, my main team is the San Francisco Giants. That's the team I root for. But let's get the game on the road, so to speak. Hope you can hear me okay. I'm going to put the microphone, I guess, near the near the board, the box. So rock and roll. Okay, I'm gonna have to, I played a lot of games, so it's kind of out of order. I apologize, but let's get going. Kev, why are you holding up the baseball game? Okay, first up for the Houston Astros is center fielder Jake Marisnick. I don't know why I always was calling him Jay Marisnick, but it's Jake Marisnick. And apparently he's really fast. He's got a rating of B for stealing ability. He's a #1 center fielder. And so what we'll run into is you'll get like you'll roll a result, I guess is the word. You'll roll a result to where it'll say like, let me check. It'll roll a result such as fly ball, center field, X. X means that there's a chance for an error. X means that there's a percentage chance that the center fielder could make an error by throwing the ball away, or, you know, some kind of error, you know, which naturally happens in baseball. But let's get started. This is Jake Marisnick. Starting, he's the #1 batter for the Houston Astros. I'm rolling the white die first. Okay, it comes out a 5. The result is a 5 for the white die. I'm rolling now both the red die. Dice, I guess, 2 die is dice. Okay, so we got a 5 and an 8. Excuse me, this bed is real squeaky. It's kind of old. I mean, the mattress is, and the bed. So he's facing off against Cole Hamels. Cole Hamels has a pitcher card, so a 5 will translate to the pitcher card. So 5 is a main number, and it's an 8. So now Jay Marisnick has a chance for a double. He's got about a 10% chance of hitting a double, and 90% chance of hitting a single. So now I'll put aside the 6-sided dice, and I'm going to roll the 20-sided die. So the 20-sided die tells you, once you roll it, If I roll a 1, then that means Jay Marisnick is on with a double. If I roll a 2 through 20, then Jay Marisnick will only get a single. And again, on advanced play, you can decide. Sorry about but I didn't prepare this too well. You can decide if you steal a base. The defense can decide if they're going to hold the runner on. You can also bring the fielders in or move them back. You can move the infield in. That's all advanced play, so I'm just doing basic. But here is the result for Jay Marisnick. Let's see if he gets a double or a single. So what this means is that he's going to get some kind of base hit. He's either going to get a single or he'll get a double. So let's see what the result shall be. It's an 18. Okay, Jay Marisnick. I rolled an 18 for him, so that means that he got a double on, no, excuse me. I get this confused. 5-8 is it's a single. So he got a single, so he's on with nobody out. So Jay Marisnick is on first base. Nobody out. Next up will be Jose Altuve, second baseman for the Houston Astros, and he's got a fielding rating of 2. Now, let me explain fielding ratings briefly. What that means is, again, let's say that a batter hits a fly ball to like right field, and it says right field X. Well, then you'll go and see what is the defensive right fielder, the team on defense, the right fielder on defense, what is his rating? You look at that, and then you roll the 20-sided die, and let's say it's a 5. So you'll look on the fielding chart, you'll count down 5 columns, and then you'll move over 2, or is it columns? Columns and lines. So so if it was a 5, you count down 5 lines and then go to the second column. I'm sorry, and that'll give you your result, and it'll say something like out, and then a number, or it'll say 1 base error, or some kind of fumble, a mistake on the the ball thrown away or something. So it's pretty cool, real realistic. And I don't know why I'm using pennies to mark my players. Okay, here we go. Jose Altuve up the bat. He's got a steal rating of A, so he's a really fast dude. And we already know how special he is. He's a defensive specialist. He's a 5-tool player. The guy's fast. I mean, he's just amazing. Maybe future Hall of Famer. You never know. 4. Main roll is a 4. The white die 4. And 11. 4-11. So that would ask me to consult to the pitcher card, which is a 4-11. Is a ground ball pitcher X. So here we go. We have our first chance of an error. We have a fielding check. I think it's called a fielding check. Again, I'm playing basic rules, but this is a fielding check. So what we do is we'll look at Cole Hamels, because he's a starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers, and he's on defense. And he's a 3. His pitching rating, or his fielding rating rather, is a 3. So we're going to look at the fielding chart. The fielding chart for a pitcher, I'm consulting it right now, is a 3. So I'm going to roll the 20-sided die, which comes out to a 5. And on pitcher, so I go down 5. It's called split numbers. So the split number is 5. So I count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll move over 3 columns, which is 1, 2, 3. And so Jose Altuve grounds out to the pitcher, and the pitcher throws to first to get Altuve at first. So 1 out for the Texas Rangers with one man on. Houston Astros has 1 man on base. It's pretty cool. There you have it. So I'm checking. I'm going to consult the lineup because again, these are out of order, and it's real easy when you're playing solo that you can accidentally bat a person out of order. It's so easy to do. Okay, Carlos Correa up next. Shortstop for Houston Astros. He's got a fielding rating of 2. His stealing rating is B. Okay, rolling the white die. It's a 5. Rolling the 2 red die together to determine the action. 6, 5, which comes out to 11. A 5-11. A 5-11, so you consult the pitcher card on a 5-11. 5 is under Cole Hamels, a pitcher. 5-11 is a walk. So Cole Hamels walks Carlos Correa. So there's 2 men on base for Houston Astros. So it looks like Cole Hamels is having a little bit of control issues, having a little bit of problems keeping the ball, throwing strikes. Next up, number 4, number 4th batter in the lineup for the Houston Astros, George Springer. He's highly talented. He's got a fielding rating. He plays right field. He's got a fielding rating of a 2. So George Springer, he has a lot of power. He's a pretty good hitter, and he's got a chance to drive in a run or 2. He can get 2 RBI total, but he has a chance to drive in a run for the Houston Astros, who are on the road. Okay, it's a 6. 6, consult the pitcher card. Now I'm rolling the 2 red dice. It's a 6 and a 6. So a 6 and a 6 goes to ground ball shortstop X. All right, here's how we do it. So I checked the Texas Ranger card. You want to find the shortstop, which is Elvis Andrus. Elvis Andrus. He's a 2, fielding rating of 2, so I'm going to go to the fielding chart. Elvis Andrus. This is where it gets kind of confusing, but exciting. I do like the fielding percentages. I mean, the chance for error, that's pretty cool. It seems like it's pretty realistic. So it's a 7 on your shortstop for Elvis Andrus. So we're going to check his fielding rating. Fielding ability, I suppose. So it is 7. Okay, he's a 7 and a 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, split number. And a 2 is an out. So George Springer grounds out the shortstop. Shortstop throws a first, gets him out. And it's a 3, which says, this is a guide number. Runner on first is out, going to second. Okay, so we got that. Runner's out at first. George Springer's out, running to first. Yeah, so runner on first is out, going to second. Provided there is one. Oh, so that's a double play. That's pretty cool. So George Springer grounded into a double play. So let me recap that. George Springer grounded out to the shortstop, Elvis Andrus of Texas Rangers. Shortstop throws a second, gets the man at first, who is already on, which is Carlos Correa. That's 1 out, and then he gets George Springer on at first. So that's a double play. So that is 3 outs. So that's all for the Houston Astros, and now they'll take the field. How you having fun? I am. Okay, so I'm going to switch these out. What a bad break for the Houston Astros. Grounding out and getting 2 outs to end the inning on a double play. Okay, now for the visiting pitcher from the Houston Astros, Dallas Keuchel. He is a fielding rating of 1. He's a starter, the ace for the Houston Astros. He didn't have a very good year, apparently, though. In 2015, he was 9. He had 9 wins and 12 losses. His ERA was 4.55, and he started 26 times. He had 26 starts. 144 strikeouts. Real good control. He only had 48 walks. But he gave up 20 home runs, so that's not good. That's not too good there. So here we go. Chance for Texas to get on the board. So I'm just going to set that up. Okay. Ian Desmond, center fielder for the Texas Rangers. A fielding rating of 3. Here we go. Rolling the white die. And this is Ian Desmond versus Dallas Keuchel, the starting pitcher of the Houston Astros. 5. Main die is a 5. Rolling the 2 red die for the result. 5-9. 5-9 goes to Dallas Keuchel, pitcher card. 5-9 turns into a 5-9 is a strikeout, so that's a big K to start out the baseball game for the start out the. I don't know. I'm kind of tired. I'm just having fun, but y'all understand the rules of baseball. Okay, so that's 1 out for the Houston Astros. Good start. Elvis Andrus. He's a shortstop for the Texas Rangers. Here he goes. Number 2 batter. It's a 4. Main die is a 4. A 4 and the 2 red die turn out to be 6. So looking on the pitcher card, 4. A 6 is a single. So Elvis Andrus is on with a single. He's on base with a single. And again, I'm just playing basic rules. On advanced, you could have a chance to steal, which would be really cool. That would be fun. But I'm just playing basic rules right now. Okay, number 3 batter. Big bat and outstanding fielder at third base, Adrian Beltre. And he's going against Dallas Keuchel. Okay, it's a 5. White die 5. 2 red die. 2 red dice come out 5-7. 5-7 again. Pitcher advantage. Pitcher card. 5-7. The result is on a 5-7. Oh boy. First chance. Okay, here we go. 5-7 is Adrian Beltre has a. If you roll a 1 through a 7, you get a single. But if you roll an 8 through a 20 on the 20-sided die, then that's a line out to third, his counterpart. So let's see what happens. Let's see, does a pitcher win this time or the batter? Who's going to triumph? Okay, we got an 8. I rolled an 8 on the 20-sided die. So 8 on 5-7 is a line out. So Adrian Beltre just missed a single. Just by one number, so he grounds out to third, and that's going to keep the man on first. So that's 2 outs for the Texas Rangers. Number 4 batter, number 4 on the lineup is Prince Fielder, and he is a DH tonight. DH. He normally plays first base. He's the son of Cecil Fielder from the 1990s. His dad was Cecil Fielder. Here we go, rolling the white die. 2. A 2 for the main guy. 2 for Prince Fielder. 2-9, 2-9, 2-9. Okay, batter advantage, batter card. 2-9 comes out to something fly ball center field B. When it says fly ball center field B, it'll say the card will say fly ball center field A, B, or C. That means that is a sure out. It's a can of corn. It means that the ball's hit right directly to the center fielder, right fielder, left fielder. No chance of error. So that's what that means. So that's 3 outs for the Texas Rangers, and that completes the first inning. I hope y'all have had fun. Let me go one more inning, but I'm going to record the score. Because right now we are at 26 minutes. I know I started late because I had to set everything up, but this is pretty fun. And I just wanted to tell you, I hope you're having a good weekend. I'm having fun. I need to do some things tomorrow. I've been putting them off, but I am enjoying myself. I went to get some breakfast from Whataburger. But yeah, just let's keep listening in, and I'll play one more inning. So this is a live playthrough of the baseball board game Stratomatic version 2016, and it has all 30 American League and National League teams combined. Also got additional players too, but I'm not using them. Okay, so Houston was up to bat at first because they're playing in the Rangers Stadium, which is Globe Life Park or something. And they did not score, so no runs for Houston and no runs for the Texas Rangers in the bottom of the first. So now we're at the top of the second with Houston at bat once again. Question is, where did I leave off? But I think I remember. Always important to keep track of your batters. But I believe it was Evan Gattis. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with Evan Gattis. Yeah. It was Evan Gattis is up to bat. He's a catcher for the Houston Astros. He has a fielding rating of 4, so I'm assuming that means he has like a 40% chance of making a mistake. 60% chance of making the play, 40% chance of making a mistake. If the fielder had a 1, I think that means that they only have like a 10% chance of making a mistake, and they have a 90% chance of making the play. Here we go. Evan Gattis, big bopper for the Houston Astros. This guy can hit big. 2 white die. And for the 2 red dice, 2-6. 2-6 comes out to for Evan Gattis. We're going to check it. And he just hit a home run. He just hit a bomb off of Dallas Keuchel. No, I'm kidding. I forgot to change out the pitcher, so my mistake. Cole Hamels has just given up his first home run of the year. I guess it's this year. Again, I'm not sure. I think this is teams from 2016. So it was last year. I don't know why I said 2015 earlier. So Evan Gattis hits a bomb. He hits a solo blast off of Cole Hamels. It doesn't say where it went, but he's a right-hander, I believe. He's a right-handed batter. Didn't say. Huh. Well, I believe he's a right-handed batter, so therefore he probably hit it over the left field wall, or he might even hit it down, you know, over the center field wall. But moving on. Evan Gattis with the home run to put the Astros up by 1. Okay, here we go. Sorry for the delay. I'm putting in the score. Okay, so Houston has a chance to take the lead. They already hit a home run. Good start. Real good start for the Houston Astros. Next up, Colby Rasmus. And he's a left fielder for the Houston Astros. A 3 white die, and a 9 for the red die total for the 2 die. So 3-9, a 3-9 Colby Rasmus. 3-9, 3-9 is a strikeout. He struck him out. Bam. So Cole Hamels, after giving up a home run, gets a big strikeout on Colby Rasmus. Here we go. Next batter. Where are my cards? Where are you at? Okay. Colby Rasmus. Jason Castro, designated hitter for the Houston Astros. Another really good guy. Really good player. This is Jason Castro batting for the Houston Astros, designated hitter. It's a 4. The main die white is a 4. And 4-4. 4-4 is Cole Hamels. Cole Hamels pitcher card. So Jason Castro, let's see what happens. 4-4 is a fly ball, center field X. So once again, we're going to consult the fielding chart. We have to see who the Texas Rangers center fielder is. So I'm going to check that. Fielder check. Center fielder. And I apologize because I don't keep up with the Texas Rangers too much. Center fielder of a rating of 3. Delino DeShield. No, excuse me. That's not him. He's playing left field. Pardon. Who is he? Ian Desmond. Ian Desmond, center fielder at 3. So Ian Desmond, center field with a fielding rating of 3. We're going to roll the magic 20-sided die, and it comes out to a 12. Center field, 12-3. Split number 12, 1, 2, 3. First result, this is what I was referring to earlier. 12, third column of third. 12 is a number, the split number. Third column, it's a single. So Jason Castro gets on with a single because Ian Desmond committed an error. So this and then it says batter on second. There's no batter on second, so it's a single, and Jason Castro gets on. So Jason Castro's on first with only 1 out. And there's another thing that it says 2 advance 2 bases. So actually Jason Castro's now on second. I don't know how Ian Desmond really made an error, you know, I mean, in center field, but he did. So it resulted in a double for Jason Castro. So on an error, Jason Castro got on base. Perhaps whoever was cutting off the ball made a mistake. I really don't know. But let's continue, or I'll be here broadcasting this. It'll be an hour. Not that I don't mind, but I want to keep it within a certain time. Alex Bregman. This is another one. Another one I keep mispronouncing. I'd call him Bregman, Alex Bregman. I don't know why. I kept saying Bregman, Bregman, Bregman. And then I looked at it closely and it said Bregman, and I'm like, okay, Bregman. Anyway, this is Alex Bregman. He's a third baseman for the Houston Astros. He is their number 8 hitter. I mean, number 8 on the lineup. So there you go. Third baseman, number 3 rated third baseman. And it's a 3 of all things. 3, white die, 3, 3-8. 3-8 comes out to Alex Bregman card. 3-8 is a single. So, wow, all of a sudden Astros are getting on. They got two men on base. So, next up is Marwin Gonzalez. He's a number 9 hitter. Number 9 on the lineup. So Cole Hamels right now only has 1 out. The Rangers only have 1 out. And Astros are threatening to score runs with a man on first and a man on second. And it appears that Jason Castro is at second base and Alex Bregman is on first base. And Marwin Gonzalez is up to bat, the first baseman for the Houston Astros. Roll is a 2, the white die 2. And double die, the red dice together is a 2-5. So Marwin Gonzalez, we're going to check his card. 2-5, batter card. 2-5 comes out to a strikeout. Big K for Cole Hamels. That was a big strikeout. So he takes down Marwin Gonzalez before he can score. Jake Marisnick, the top of the order. He's a center fielder for the Houston Astros. And the Houston Astros have 2 men on. Man on first, man on second. Two men on and 2 outs. It's a 6, white die 6. And an 8, a 6-8. 6-8 comes out to pitcher card, Cole Hamels, Texas Rangers. 6-8 comes out to, the result is 6-8 is another 20-sided die chance, a chance at an extra base hit. So what is it? It's a 6-8. Okay. Jake Marisnick has a great chance, a fantastic chance of getting a single. He's only got a small chance, 10% chance of lining out. So this is going to be a sure single, which would result in a run for the Houston Astros, which would give them the lead. So here we go. It's a 15. I rolled a 15 on the 20-sided die. 6-8 on the card. 6-8, a 15 is a clean single. So Jay Marisnick with a solid single gets the man. Okay, drives in a run, and that leaves still 2 men on. So now it is, now it is Alex Bregman at third and Jake Marisnick at first with 2 outs. Texas has 2 out, or Houston has 2 outs. 3 for Jose Altuve, second baseman. 3-9, Jose Altuve, Houston Astros. A 3-9. Looking at the batter card, 3-9 is a, again, 50% chance of a single. And then a 50% chance of a line out to third. So let's see what happens. Rolling the 20-sided die. Here we go. 20, 2-0. So on a 3-9, Jose Altuve, 3-9 is a line out to third base. So that's the third out. Jose Altuve grounds out to third base, which results in the third out. And Houston does not score. Scores 1. Pardon. Houston scores 1. Only scores 1. So what an exciting game. Houston ahead 1-0. Dallas Keuchel's rolling. We'll see how he does in their part of the inning. I gotta fix this. Okay. I'll mix these in a little bit. Okay, here we go. Texas back up to bat. And this is the bottom of the second inning now. Dallas Keuchel of the Houston Astros back on the mound. And move these around. Carlos Beltran is up next. And he's playing right field for the Texas Rangers. He's got a fielding rating of 4. It's a 3, 1, 3, white die 3. Rolling 2, red die 3-9. 3-9 comes out to a strikeout. So big strikeout for Dallas Keuchel. Gets out Carlos Beltran fishing. Okay, we got Rougned Odor, second baseman for the Texas Rangers, and it's a 6. White die, 6. Rolling the 2 red die together. 6-6. 6-6 results in a pitcher card. Dallas Keuchel, 6-6 is a strikeout. So 2 Ks, back-to-back strikeouts for big Dallas Keuchel of the Houston Astros. All right, we got Mitch Moreland, first baseman for the Texas Rangers. Chance to get on base. Rangers with 2 outs, or rather Houston with 2 outs. A 5, main die 5, white die 5, and 2 red die together. 5-9 comes out to Dallas Keuchel, pitcher card once again. A 5-9 is a strikeout. So 3 strikeouts in a row for Dallas Keuchel. Wow, that's impressive. So he strikes out Carlos Beltran. Then he pitches against Rougned Odor, strikes him out, and then goes against Mitch Moreland and strikes him out. 3 straight, 3 up, 3 down. And that completes the second inning. Well, thank you for listening. Thanks for letting me give you a sample of this the Stratomatic Baseball board game basic rules version. And I'm glad you endured my voice for this long. We're already at the 43 minute mark. So enjoy yourself and have a great weekend. And please subscribe to Texas Metalhead YouTube channel. And be aware that I'm going to be posting more of these Stratomatic baseball games, I guess, because they're entertaining to me, and I hope they're entertaining to you. Thank you again. Goodbye.